Hey guys, just give me 1 sec. Yeah, that's why we can't have nice things, guys. Goodness gracious, the cats are fighting. They like fight over the outside territory. It's so sickening. All right, let me pop out the chat. Zoom. Zoom. It's got to be perfect, right? It's got to be perfect. All right, who's here? Holy crap, there's a lot of stuff. Cough. All right, fact teller was first. What a surprise. What up, Scratch Pack Nation? I've actually like looked at your YouTube. I look at who had like the most subscribers, and you have a lot from what I remember. I thought you had more than that. I'm confused. Maybe it was someone else with like a similar name. Mandrake, Token, Lamar, Frankie, Thirst. Hey, we have a moderator here. Thirst is my like only moderator. I should make more. Let's make you. Can manage block words. Can review chat messages and hide or put users in timeout. Sure. I don't know. Can we trust Mandrake as a man? As a we can definitely trust Token. Token is my guy. I don't know. I'm just kind of throwing them out here. We probably don't really need any moderators, but you know, sometimes people make some weird comments. I'll close the door. Rue Manning, Brad, Richard, Lamar, Mama Bear, good to see you and alive. I see you're probably not working today, I'm assuming. De Niro, and more, of course. More is here. More is less. So, I know this is all hindsight, but yesterday after Alonso and Suzuki hit, I was like pissed that I didn't parlay them because we need to start like highlighting who I say my favorite is in the game because I said Suzuki was my favorite Cub and I said I loved Alonso. And we need to figure out who I like the most and just parlay them in two leggers. Maybe even, make a third, but I'm just liking two leggers more than three right now. But I even said, like, people are going to be off Buxton and he's probably going to hit, and he hit. And of course, you know, people probably weren't picking Alvarez a lot, but I did put Alvarez in one, and he did hit. Members only live stream. Oh, God. So, what is this? Oh, that's the chat. So, as you guys know, they made me creator music beta. What is that? I don't know how to do any of this stuff, but you can if you want. Obviously, I don't charge for anything, so but there's a membership if you want to sign up on YouTube and support me. And I want to use this stuff for like giving back or putting it into whether I pay for like Chat GPT or something for better stuff or whatever it is. So, anyway. And then there's like the super chat stuff, partnerships. So if anyone sees this that wants to give me a sponsorship, they can, they can contact me. It's kind of cool. Lurker here, but yes, favorite list would be so helpful. What's up, Blue? Blue was asking in general if I was going to do a live today. My loyal Blue. Well, Tamra, it's good to see a lurker say something. What's up, James? I do like Otani a lot today, as a matter of fact. So Strider, when he came back last year for the Braves, his first game back, it's when Vladimir Guerrero was struggling and everyone was like pissed at him. And I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to take Vladdy against Strider because maybe Strider will be rusty, and he hit a home run off him. Obviously, this is like Strider's second start back, but I really like Shohei in this game. And I also like Muncy too, especially look at these odds. And then if you want to go Freeman again, I know he hit. Freeman's really, you can tell he's not what he used to be as far as like power, but he'll randomly hit one here and there. Tucker might not even be a bad choice at plus 540, but really any of these guys have a chance except for maybe Smith. Smith is like Freeman last year, where Freeman had that ankle injury and he like had no power. Now Smith has a back injury, so it probably won't help his power. Good morning, Zach. What show are we talking about? What is Lord Uhtred, son of Uhtred? James, what is that? Are we doing some like cult stuff in here? Ooga booga. Take a bite of my breakfast sandwich. There you go, fork. Ah. I'm so lost right now. The Last Kingdom, huh? Oh my god, Will Jr. Daw's killing me. He always says Springer Dinger Friday, and now he says Springer Saturday. Yeah, we gotta hit one soon. Thirst. What do you want? What do you want me to make, Thirst? Before you go to bed, what do you want me to make? The shitty thing is no lineups are out, but Saturday is predictable. We don't really have to like guess at what the lineups are going to be. Junior, you're just funny. I'm just saying you're funny. I'm not calling you out. Yeah, I dreamt of seeing you at work at 11 p.m. tonight. I'm really excited, Trent. Two donuts? Oh my god. If I eat one donut, I feel like I'm pregnant. Um, do the Reds bounce back? Well, that's up to you because they're playing with like the Astros' best pitcher. I mean, this game is so hard to predict with Burns and Arrighetti, however you say his name. There's a lot of good pitching today. So obviously the worst pitcher on the slate, as far especially giving up home runs, is Little. So as far as the Marlins go, I know Hicks is going to be super duper popular. So the funny thing, and I kept joking about this, like Edwards and Young hitting a home run yesterday in this game. Edwards has 4 career home runs. I'm sorry, 7 career home runs. Young has 8 career home runs, and they both started their careers in the same season, 2023. There's the cough. So it's just hilarious that they both hit a home run in the same game. Do you have any idea how much that would have paid? And I know no one would have parlayed that, but I'm just saying it's hilarious to think about. That's all hindsight right there. Anyway. So yeah, there's some good pitching today. Let's see if there's any bad wind. I don't really care about. There is some possibility of rain. 68% in Baltimore, 67% in Boston, nice in Cleveland, 69%, real nice. Nice. This would be nice wind in Texas, but it's a dome, so it doesn't matter. Anything else? No. I'm not too worried about it though. Look at us in Arizona. It was 100 degrees yesterday. I think that's partially why I was so tired. I fucking slept pretty good. Jordan, Shohei, plus Monk. Who's Monk? Monk or Soto? I want this to go away. Oh, there's a donate button here. Oh, super sticker, super chat. That's for the membership thing is. You can sign up. Oh, you can send memberships. You can send 5 memberships. Wow. That's a big baller right there. What's up, doobie? Oh, yeah, maybe. No, I'm just dropping stuff on my keyboard. Beth, what's up? All right, so Jack versus, and we know Savage has been really good this year in a couple starts. I think A's are in a good spot against Baz. It's just like I almost don't care anymore. I kind of just want to pick people that we like to hit a home run. Just go more on vibes. Like the Mariners yesterday was so random. Like just hit a bunch of home runs and now they're facing a lefty and Anthony K. So does Julio go back to back? I don't know. But I do feel like it's finally Otani day. And I usually like picking Otani on Saturdays anyway. Yeah, so I'm going to do a super chalk one just to start it off. Get her done. I can't take Cal though. Cal's too cold. Wow, Buxton's odds are really low. Probably just because he's been really good. Am I blind? I am blind. Oh, he's facing Bibby. He found the stream. Weren't you in? You were here yesterday, weren't you? Trent, why are you sending me $1? I hate you. Oh my god. What's up, Jason? Oh yeah, Moniac. I like Moniac today. Murakami, Colson. What do you guys think, Murakami or Colson today? In the chalky parlay. What's up, Ms. Forex girl? Yeah, that's who I was thinking too. Montgomery. I like how the first three said Colson and the next three said Murakami. No, you can do both in a two-legger. I'm fine with that. I'm just not going to put them in the same parlay if we do like 4 or 5 or 6 legs. Cal's been trashed since he came back from his whatever his injury was. I don't remember what it was. I would rather wait on him. Yeah, you're right. He would be. That's why his odds are so much lower. 235. Hicks Colson. That's not bad. I think you should do Hicks in a single though if you're gonna bet him though too, just in case. But look how his odds have gone down quite a bit. But still 600 is not bad. What about Gunner? I don't really like taking Gunner on the road very much. Savelli's not bad either. Does he give up home runs? I don't remember. I feel like every time I pick against Savelli, it's a really good game. He's giving up 4. So is Shane. This game might be shit, honestly. But I do like A's. Shea and Heim. They picked up Jonah Heim. Heim has a home run off him. Heim used to be my guy when he was on the Rangers and he didn't suck. Rain. There was rain in some games. That game, yes, there's a 61% chance, but it should be fine. Shea, Salvi, Ketcherley. I like Kurtz. Yeah, I like Kurtz too. Spencer Jones. He's just kind of running the gauntlet here. He faced Miz yesterday. Now he's got Kyle Harrison, who's having a nice year. I don't mind Judge in this game. Yeah, Harrison's only given up 2 home runs. Granted, he's only pitched 29 innings. Cam's only given up 1 in 47 innings, and he's facing the Brewers, who can't hit a home run. So don't take. I would not take any Brewers today. That's very, very risky. Judge, Alvarez, Otani, Murakami. That's very interesting. Yes, I don't mind that. You know, Alvarez can hit off anybody. I don't care if he's facing Chase Burns. Run a mom slip for Mother's Day. That's tomorrow, though. Machado, Murphy, A. Martinez. That's not mom. You need like a O. O first or last name. Right? Like Ozuna. Which that would be insane if he actually hit. Well, yeah, for you, Thirst. Oh, another M. Oh, you have Ozuna. I didn't see that. Sorry. Murakami, Ozuna. Yeah, I completely missed that. My bad. Does it matter if it's first? Well, you can do Max Muncy. He's both ends. See, you can do Max Otani Muncy. Max Otani Muncy, mom. To be honest, I like Otani and Muncy today. I think I'm gonna do a two-leg teammate parlay of them. See if they finally have like a little breakout day. Shea is just Shea. You can take him for sure, absolutely. I'm probably gonna do the classic Shea Rooker teammate parlay also, which I like doing on Saturdays. Yes, I like Mickey a lot today, Mr. Macalar. Running it because Steve said so. You missed Alonzo's home run live. Yeah. Yesterday, not too many. I mean, I know Freeman on the Rockies hit, but I don't think anyone else really hit that moved in the lineup. You know what I've noticed is when people get added to the lineup that normally don't play is they're hitting. Like when Zach Cole played his first game of the year for Houston, he hit. So we need to be on the lookout for that too, because when people are playing like their first game of the year, huh, come on, you bum. What were you in? Oh, you were at the game. I'd probably go. I'd probably take like Soto over Judge today, but obviously you can take Judge whenever you want. But Merrill Kelly's really struggling this year, and he's giving up like I think most of his outs are by fly ball, so he's giving up a lot of fly balls. I was at a Cubs playoff game at Wrigley. I think it was in 2016 when they won the World Series. I think it was game. Well, it wasn't game one. It was game two against the Giants, and I think it was when Hendricks got hurt, and they obviously had to put a different pitcher in the game. I went to the bathroom, and that pitcher hit a home run. When obviously it was when pitchers were still batting in the NL. I mean, if Stowers doesn't hit one off Zach, then I don't know if we can pick him ever again. Theoretically, if you were a masochist, you could stack Marlins. Because, let's say, hold on, are we locking this four-legger in? I don't remember what we're doing with this. I think four is okay. I don't like doing more than four until we hit one. I want to hit one and then we move on to a bigger one, so we can give it all back. Do you think any Cubs will go today? What I know about the Cubs is they're amazing. That's what I know. You can take Ballesteros. Well, okay. Excuse my language. Today is Hap Saturday, ladies and gentlemen. We have to take Ian Happ. Remember last Saturday, the game, that really cold game? What did Happ do? He hit the only home run of the game on a Saturday. So, you know what needs to be done. But yeah, Suzuki's fine too, obviously. He was my favorite yesterday. Happ's always my favorite on Saturday. I don't know what's with that guy and hitting home runs on Saturdays. Oh, excuse me. You could take Okamoto today too, next day. Jack isn't bad, but yeah, I told Clamper yesterday that we're gonna do Rooker and Hap. Saturday Rooker, Saturday Hap. Too bad Geeky isn't in the playoffs still. Excuse me. Alright. I'm gonna make this parlay real quick. And then I'm gonna go cry. Just kidding. Alvarez. We'll put Alvarez in something else. Mickey. Murakami. Soto. Otani. Please, Otani, don't ruin another parlay. We pray. We pray and we pray and we pray. Ah, Funky, thank you. You're amazing. Report. Just kidding. Rooker lately has been Sundays, but he's just cold in general. Please give us 3 locks. Well, Hap's a lock on Saturday. We already know that. Olsen, who is pitching for the Dodgers? So Snell is coming back for his first start of the year. We don't know what to expect here, but I think you can certainly target him since he hasn't pitched all year. Damn, he didn't pitch much at all last year. What the hell? I thought he pitched more than that. He's just always hurt. He gave up 2 home runs to Tampa. He gave up 1 to Arizona. He actually didn't give up many home runs at all last year. He only gave up 3. But I still think it's fine if you take Olsen or Baldwin or something like that. Harper, Suzuki, Hap. Dude, Harper, my God. I'm so bad at picking Harper. And we needed him yesterday for that 2-legger. The only thing with the Phillies is they're facing Freeland, who's a lefty. And I feel like he hasn't been giving up a lot of home runs this year. He's only given up 4, but he's only pitched 25 innings, so it's kind of interesting. Jake McCarthy has 2 home runs off of Nola. I actually don't hate that as a long shot. If you guys want to try Jake McCarthy, who's hit a couple home runs recently, feel free. Where is he? Let's see his odds. Yeah, he's plus 1,200. Jump all over that. Just like put like a single on that. Why not? It's a good hitter's park too. All right, let's see if they've hit off Freeland. Harper has 1 off him, but in 30 at bats, so that's not very good. Trey Turner's got a couple off him. Trey Turner, and it's leadoff Saturday also. That's what me and Clamper call Saturdays, leadoff Saturday. So we like leadoff hitters on Saturdays. Not listed on. Well, he's also going to be like plus 750 on Shit Rivers. You know how that goes. Just give it some time. They'll list him, but his odds are going to be much worse than FanDuel or maybe another app. Um, yeah, they got him projected in the 9 hole, but that's a really good long shot. I don't mind like, but please put a single on him. But you can do like McCarthy and if you want to do a parlay, do McCarthy and Hicks, something like that. Yeah, 1,400 on the score. I want to move just so I can bet singles. All right, give me a sec. I'll be right back. Give me a minute. Oh, yeah. I went in this. I'm also going to run back Suzuki and Alonso today. That worked out. Was that last week when we ran back Okamoto and I can't remember the other guy. It might even. I think it was Alonso actually. Yeah. Tidy litter. Yeah, Colson's been hitting a lot of doubles too. If you guys ever do doubles, maybe put him in a doubles parlay. What do they got for MVP in the NL? Obviously, Otani's a favorite, but Olson's number 2 now, plus 1,000. Interesting. How are the Cubs like the best team in the NL and like Horner's first at plus 10,000? That doesn't make any sense. Are they just that stacked? What's going on in the soccer games? There's a lot of early ones on Saturday. Oh, wow. Yeah, they're already done. Fernandez. Dunk. Never heard of that name. The Manchester game ended at 0-0. Holy shnikes. These are the days I'm glad I didn't even consider betting soccer because, like, I don't recognize any of these names aside for Undav. But yeah, I don't miss betting soccer. This is atrocious. Of course, you could do Holland for 1 or 2 goals, 2 goals maybe. First goal. You could parlay Holland and Kane if they're both starting for first goal. 9:30. Oh yeah, the lineup should be out. Let's check. Holland. Yep. Holland. 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 No Kane. Oh yeah, Kane's in the middle. What? When did they do that? Oh, the last time they played this team, they won 8-1. Holy shit. Diaz scored for. Oh, this guy scored first. So he ruined it. He ruined the first goal for Bayern just to have all these guys score. But you can parlay Holland and Kane first goal if you guys want. If you're really bored, get some early action. It's minus 210 for 1 goal. Angels Blue Jays game. Let me check in a sec. I'm just looking at soccer for no reason. There's a little plus 1154 for you guys if you want to parlay them for first goal. They're hard to hit though. Just keep that in mind. They're very risky. The Reds lineup is out. Which is like, I don't know. It's hard to pick against Spencer. Maybe this is a game where you live bet them when the Houston bullpen comes in. Because they give up a lot of home runs. I already mentioned Okamoto. You can take him, obviously. Oh, look. They know I'm looking. They're watching the live stream and said, no, Steve cannot bet them. I'm going to lock them. So I'd say Okamoto and Varsho would be my top 2 for Blue Jays. Savage is really good. I wouldn't take any Angels against him. Obviously, you can try Trout if you want because he's matchup proof and can hit off anybody. But this guy's been tough this year. I know he's only got a couple starts, but he's only pitched 9 innings, so obviously he hasn't given up a home run. but he's a good pitcher. Few apps pushing soccer boost yesterday and today. Oh, are you saying because of like how kind of bad it's been for like goal scorers? I'm curious to see how they have the odds on Shit Rivers for first goal. I'm gonna look. I searching soccer on this app is horrible. English Premier League. Okay. There it is. That's Oreo in the background trying to get into a bag, if you guys can hear it. Just cat things, you know? 235. What was he on here? He's like 2. Oh, he's actually slightly better odds on Shit Rivers. Go figure, right? And then Kane. Kane doesn't really score first goals that often, I feel like. Unless he gets a penalty. Why do they make this so hard? I can't even find German soccer. Terrible. I'll search it. Bayern. There it is. I think they do that on purpose. They don't want you betting it. 285. Yeah, so the parlay is actually better odds on. Oh, Holland just went. Oh, Holland's the same on Bet Rivers as FanDuel. Kane's slightly better. Oh, Oreo. Yeah, I agree. I'm gonna bet it just because I can. Just toss $10 on it for fun. This is what it is. So I bet this first goal parlay. Did he pinch hit yesterday? I didn't. I wasn't paying attention. That wouldn't surprise me. They don't. They often don't start him versus a lefty. That's why he didn't start yesterday. Yeah, he pinch hit for Doyle. Fly it out to left. Wow. Beck is batting 162. Amazing. Maybe he'll hit now since I said something about him. Oh, look. Lineups are coming out. Barger's back. There you go. What did I say earlier? When a guy is added to the lineup, maybe we should take him. So there you go. Maybe we take Barger. And he's up in the 2-hole. I like that. He's up high. The manager likes him. Who's Sebastian Rivero? Never heard of him. Okamoto Varsho hat by Steros tag team parlay. Oh, two leg from each team. It's so hard to guess. It's so hard to guess one home run already, let alone two from the same game. But that's why I like teammate parlays just in two-leggers, because like last year, Otani and Muncy hit in so many of the same games at one point, and then so, you know, sometimes Rooker and Shea did it a couple days ago. Story's been horrible this year. Against Nick Martinez? No, I wouldn't do it. Does he have good numbers off Martinez? Is that why you like him? Oreo kitty bags. Yeah, kitty. Story is 3 for 3 off of Martinez. no home runs. But yeah, I mean that's good numbers. That's for sure. I believe it's hit 7 times this year, hasn't it? Murakami Colson. I saw there was like a stat on something the other day about how many times they've hit in the same game. This is like 7 or 8 times. What did I say? Thank you for saying what? Oh no, we have a mishap Saturday. Where's Gracie? Gracie and Oreo were beefing because so here's the deal. Oreo like his territory is outside on the patio, and he doesn't let Gracie come outside anymore. Like he gets mad when she does. Occasionally he doesn't care. He'll just chill. But Gracie's territory is the bed, where she doesn't like. She hates when Oreo's even like walking around the bed, and she'll get up and start going. Wah. So she won't let Oreo anywhere near my bed. It's hilarious. If he can hit, yeah, that's the key. If they can hit. But Rice is facing a lefty today, so I mean he can hit off lefties, but I'm not really a fan of this. Harrison's been good this year too. I don't mind Judge though. Judge is fine. Yeah, we all like Hicks. We like Hicks. I think Barger is a good option for someone coming back and up in the 2 hole, and I've loved the 2 hole this year, if you know what I mean. But yeah, Minnesota, Cleveland. I mean, obviously we gotta stick with Buxton. Let me refresh this. This one has like the estimated. And there is rain in the forecast. Just keep that in mind. Probably Buxton, Jeffers, something like that. I wish I could pick Royce Lewis. He's just so inconsistent now. He doesn't do anything. He moved his stance back a few inches. Is that why? Has that been helping him? Oh yeah, we love Soto today. Weird, he did like a mini retirement parlay and Soto was in it. We did like a chalk parlay. These odds are still locked. What the hell? Are all the home run odds locked? No. Oh, I guess I should try to refresh it. I'm trying to remember who we did in this thing. Oh yeah, we did Mickey. What are you meowing at? Here, go. Go outside. Go get it. Go, 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 go. Go. Oreo is so stupid. Oh, you wanted to run. This is like the little mini 4-legger like chalk parlay we did earlier. With Soto in it. Maniac, Otani, Murakami, Soto. Moms. I didn't realize that. The old Mother's Day, Saturday Mother's Day parlay. Or it's Mother's Day for our Aussies. Gracie's probably just laying in the scratching post. Cats, they sleep all day. Yeah, it was meant to be. It was in honor of my mom. You know? Lang? What's Lang? I think you spelled the name wrong. Oh yeah, I already locked that in. If you're following me on Picket, I already refreshed it once. I need to refresh it again though with the teammate parlays I did. And then they're gonna see this soccer parlay and be like, "What the hell?" Yeah, I did. I already did Shea. I already did a Shea Rooker teammate parlay. I like Shea today. Yep. I like Shea, Kurtz, basically the usual A's. Soderstrom's okay. Rooker. I also did Pete Suzuki. I'm gonna run it back from yesterday. They both hit yesterday, and I feel stupid for not betting them yesterday because I really like them both. This might be like a mainstay type parlay where I run it for a little bit to see if we can hit it like 3 or 4 times in a week. Oh, you call him Lang? I'm sorry. I just call him Shay because his last name is kind of hard to spell. Langoliers. Langoliers. Is that right? Did I say it right? What do you guys think? James Wood at 285? Yeah, they're really giving him a lot of respect. James Wood. It is leadoff Saturday, though, so it is a thought. It's definitely a thought. We could do it. Springer. Philly over 4.5. Oh, man. Oh, that's tough. The Phillies are. How do they hit lefties? Do they hit lefties well? That's the real question. The Cubs are the #1 team against lefties, believe it or not. When last year they were one of the worst. As a team, the Phillies are batting .206 off lefties with 11 home runs, so not good. And it's dead even 39-39 lefty versus righty. Oh, I guess that probably just means even relief pitchers. Oh, yeah, because the at-bats are way lower. 399 as opposed to 930. So, kind of ignore that. We discussed. Yeah, you were probably here when we discussed McCarthy Hicks. I think Philly can. I mean, we saw yesterday they had a slow start, and then they came back and then still ended up losing the game because they kind of stink. Hap, Colson, Soto, Murakami. It's fine. I think we run it back with Alvarez for sure. Let's put him with like another chalky guy. I still like Hunter Goodman too. Goodman's good. Buxton's good. You could do. Who's pitching for the Cubs? I don't remember. Cabrera. You could do like a Daylight Seager. I just don't. I don't really want to put him in a parlay. Colson. Something like this. Like, if you want to do a two-legger, you can take one of these guys out. Like, the weather in Cleveland doesn't look that great, so you could do, like, Alvarez, Montgomery. I mean, I just went over their Phillies numbers against lefties are really bad. They only have 11 home runs as a team off lefties. Schwarber can hit lefties. It's just like, is it worth the risk? I don't know. That's maybe a better live bet than anything, but you could obviously do it. Let me see how he's doing against lefties this year. Yeah, he's got 2 home runs off lefties and 11 off righties. So, and 57 at bats against lefties. He has 2 home runs. So I'd probably rather not do it. Yep. I said Barger since he's back. I do like him. Wood and Abrams. I think that's fine. Yeah, you can do a teammate parlay of them. We need to see Wood hit a home run. That would be huge. It feels like it's been so long. Let me see the last time he hit one. What the hell is all this? They must have added all this to their website. Oh wow, they even have his like numbers off the starter. This is interesting. They added a lot of stuff to this. The only thing I don't see is the game. Like, I want. Oh, okay. I gotta scroll down. Okay. So he hit a home run 3 games in a row. His last one was April 23rd against Atlanta. Which was over 2 weeks ago. So if anyone's due, it's definitely him. Gonna. Yeah, Gunner's fine. Gunner. There is a chance of rain in that game, but the wind's blowing out, so that's nice. Maybe Yandy for Tampa, so he'll lead off against the lefty. Camaro's fine too, obviously. That's another one. Like, no one's gonna be talking about Caminero and stuff. Like, we gotta probably include them in something. Just like Buxton yesterday, I doubt many people had him. Should we lock Alvarez Montgomery? Does that sound good? Of course, the odds are kind of low, but I think that's fine. A drought ticket? Shit, then just do Wood and Henderson. Wood, Henderson, and Kurtz. I'd go Abreu since he hit one yesterday. But honestly, it's just tough against it. I don't like picking against Nick Martinez personally. It's a tough one, but I go Abreu. You could do Duran for a double if you want. If we were to make a WrestleMania style lotto parlay of 2 from teams to hit a home run, there are 4 sides to a wrestling ring, so total of 8 players, 4 teams. Who would you pick? So what 4 teams, and you're picking 2 guys from them? I would do... Today's kind of a bad day for that. I would do 2 Dodgers. You could do 2 Mets, even though they're kind of hard to trust, but just Kelly's been struggling like crazy. So 2 Dodgers, 2 Mets. Who the hell is Ty Madden? Is he the guy starting here? Tigers. It says B. Smith. Alright, anyway. Probably 2 A's. And who would be last? Honestly, it's kind of hard to pick them, but would you say Marlins since they're facing Zach Little? Or maybe you take 1 Marlin and 1 Nat from that game? Like Hicks and Wood or Hicks and Abrams, something like that. Willie plus Junior. Which Willie? Please don't tell me you're saying Willie Adames. You could probably do Padres though too, against May. I don't mind like Gavin Sheets and Bogart, something like that. Maybe Merrill. There's options there. Willie. Try to be more specific on the names because there's a lot of people with like similar names. Christian Walker, sure. He's a day late. We had him yesterday. I don't mind Zach Cole also. This guy just like rakes for some reason. He'll just hit home runs. That's just what he does. Last year when he got called up, he just started just smashing home runs, and no one knew who he was. And then he cooled off, but you know it happens. Let's see, any more lineups out? And if you want to go like long shotty, you could take McNeil, Butler, Cortez, something like that on the A's. Willie from Boston. Oh, Contreras? Yeah, I'm fine with Contreras. It's just like if you believe they'll hit off of Martinez or maybe the bullpen. Yeah, I would have never guessed Willie was Wilson Contreras. Unless you meant Willier Abreu. Like, that's just confusing. I would say use last names. Don't use first names. But obviously, like he said, Lamar said C. Walker because it could have been Jordan Walker, right? So it's just nice to be specific. It'd be nice to see more lineups too. To see if anyone else like was moved up in the lineup. That was a random sneeze. What Cruz, Ellie or O'Neill? There's another one that's confusing. I wouldn't pick against Landon Rupp. He doesn't give up home runs. Thanks. A little fuzzy. This guy doesn't give up home runs, and it's in San Francisco, so this game looks like shit. I think there were one or two home runs in that game yesterday, but that game looks like crap. Does Ashcraft give up home runs? No. See, Rupp's only given up one home run in 39 innings, and Ashcraft 3 in 41. So that game looks pretty poopy. Cruz have the same last name. Yeah. I wouldn't parlay them, though. I wouldn't take O'Neill Cruz in San Francisco. That's a very hard park to hit for lefties. Unless they hit it to dead center. Like you saw Devers hit a home run yesterday. I'm pretty sure it was to dead center. Also, you guys want to hear something funny? Yesterday on my live stream, I showed a clip of Chet Holmgren flopping in the basketball game the day before. And the NBA, they made it so I can't monetize that video. They sent me an email saying you can't monetize this video because I showed NBA content without their express written consent. Pretty funny. I could probably remove it from the clip and then get it monetized, but I don't care. I'm gonna make like probably pennies every month on my monetization, so I really don't care if I even make anything. I don't even know how it works. It's just one video. Like I said, I really don't care. I thought it was more funny than anything. Thanks, Mama Bear. Probably only going to place one or two MVP plays today, so I'll be waiting for your top picks of the day. I got to say bread for UFC tonight. I can't believe JJ and Fevers? Oh, Devers. Wait, which JJ? I can't believe JJ and Devers went, bro. I had them two-man and didn't place yet again. What JJ, though? What JJ are you talking about? Because Blade didn't go, and Weatherholt didn't go. He had a Little League Grand Slam, which is not an actual home run. It doesn't count as a home run. If you get 3 copyright strikes. No, it wasn't a copyright strike. It was just like, they just said I couldn't monetize the video. It wasn't copyright. Copyright is like if you play music, you know, copyrighted music. They didn't give me a strike. They just said I can't monetize that specific video. So if you guys want to see, I pulled this up. Yeah, it was a Little League home run. The Fernando Tatis, by the way, that guy does not give two shits about anything right now. That guy is making no effort whatsoever. When he misplayed that ball in right field, like he just did not give a shit. You could tell. Like I could have fielded that. So this is the yesterday guys that all hit. And like I said, Young and Edwards, this is ridiculous. So they both hit. Absolutely four seam. Both of them threw four seam fastballs too. Goodman. I liked Goodman. I liked Alvarez. I liked Murakami. These are all guys I had in something. For some reason, I didn't have Schwarber or anything. I said Rayleigh was my favorite player on Seattle, and I didn't have him in anything. Obviously, I picked Freeman as like a long shot. Suzuki was my favorite Cub. I said nobody would be on Buxton, and he would probably hit. And then Rayleigh hit a second home run. I said I did like Vientos when I gave my list late at night, and then that was it. But you know, two favorite Cubs. Yeah, I'd say Suzuki and Happ with Ballesteros really close behind, assuming he starts. He is projected to start, although I don't know how accurate this website is. Did I mention Ozuna? Oh, I think I said on my video if you really wanted someone, I think I said you could take Ozuna. Like, yeah, against Robbie Ray, because it was lefty righty. That's why I liked him. Yeah, I mean Suzuki. When Suzuki gets hot, you got to take him. There's no reason not to. Hell, last year, remember at the end of the year, he hit like 11 home runs in like 10 games or I don't know. It was something insane. Like he went on an absolute tear. And that was before that he got really cold and he couldn't hit the broadside of a barn. And then all of a sudden he got really hot. How many viewers do I have? 103. What the hell? Oh my god. It's probably because it's Saturday. Damn. Hey guys, click on this show your support thing and give me money. I'm just totally, I'm kidding. But you can, now that I'm monetized, you can send stickers and super chats. Isn't that exciting? Pay for my gym membership, like that one guy said, so I can go to the gym every single night and we can win trillions. View botting yet again. Maybe I should. It'll put me to the top of YouTube and then people will see it. This guy's always view botting. What I need to do is become some sort of scammer. That's how people really make money, right? You guys got any ideas? Alright, did I refresh my picket? I don't remember. Yeah, I think I did. No, I don't want a free trial of picket. Ooh. Trent, you're using Picket as well? I got your referral. Thanks for the $3, sucker. Sucker. I have 44 completed referrals on Picket, but they haven't sent me anything yet. You gotta add getting jacked to the end. The problem, and I don't want to make an excuse, but I work, so Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, I work my 10, 11-hour shifts. 10 hours, 10 hours, 11 hours, and 9 hours is what I work. During my work week, I'm so tired that I could have gone to the gym this morning, but I don't know. It can be tough. I'll take that loyalty. I wonder if I could just give you guys my account, my Starbucks account, and then you can like add it on, like add a gift card onto it or something. Well, you could just send it virtually, and I can just add it to my account. You don't have to like send me a physical card. So you can just send a virtual gift card, and I can put it on my Starbucks app. And I know, believe it or not, they came out with this new rewards program, and I am the highest tier you can be because I'm a freaking addict. It's called Reserve. I get 1.7 stars per $1 spent. I'm coming in late, so you may have said it, but you saying Otani and you said Hap and Rooker on Saturdays too. Is that the play? Yeah, I could get on board with that. What's your Picket? Here, I'll send it, or I'll pin it to my thing. Damn, I'm getting a lot of new people on Discord last night and yesterday. Today alone, I've gotten 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 new people in Discord. What is going on? I didn't even make a new video. Is it when you get monetized, do they like advertise you more? That's crazy. But anyway, let me get my Picket here. So this is my referral code too. Pin. So click on that, and then you can sign up through there. BB Man's throwing out his stuff. Langalier's Judge Soto. That actually sounds pretty good. If you guys want to do something super chalk, you could just like do Judge and Soto or something like that. What's your favorite for each game? All right, you want one from each game? We'll do that. From each, yeah, we'll just do one. I'm not gonna do from each team. Yeah, Picket's free. Where do you think new people come from? Just YouTube. I've sent the link to a couple friends, but it all can't. Yeah, it's just you. I don't have any other social media. I don't use Instagram or TikTok. I just use YouTube. Like I can't advertise on Reddit anymore because they banned me on Sportsbook. So what happens is and it tells you the analytics for each video. Like here. So new viewers, 405. Wait, videos. I don't know what that means. So regular viewers. So it tells you the new viewers and the regular viewers. So it's about the same, for a little over 400. So the live stream I've only gotten 7 new subscribers, while the videos I've got 26 or last 28 days. The thing is, most people aren't, the people joining the Discord aren't subscribing to my YouTube. And like all I ask is since I do free content is that you subscribe, and if you're gonna join the Discord, that you subscribe to my YouTube. I think that's fair. You know, 41.6% from YouTube recommended your content. So this is so some of these get on their homepage. My videos go to people. My friend, one of my best friends said, "I saw your YouTube sometimes comes up on my, her homepage." So she asked me how it was doing. So even my friends are randomly seeing it. All right, we'll go Shea, Alvarez. I'm gonna get pretty chalky here too, so be prepared. Prepare your anus. Then we'll go Hicks. This is not a parlay. Please don't make this a parlay. Oh, we gotta go Hap because it's Saturday. I can't remember who's pitching in this game. Waka Flocka. I don't really know who's pitching in this game. Let me see what FanDuel says. B. Smith. Is that what it says? No, it says Madden. Who the fuck is B. Smith? Excuse me. Holy cow, that came out of nowhere. Birch Smith. Is this like a... Yeah, this is a... He's 36 years old and I've never heard of this guy? What the hell? Damn, this guy's an unk like me. I'm pretty sure... I hope she was following me. I'm gonna call her right now. You got a good point. I'm just kidding. The funny thing is, I've known this girl for like 20 years, and she's the one who got me into sports gambling. So go figure. That's probably why she, like, gambling videos get recommended on her feed. Fuck Reddit. I'm glad I found you on Reddit before the great banning. Yep. Good times, huh? Big Truck helped me get banned, though. I actually, I didn't like how much he was, advertising my shit. I kind of wanted to tell him to slow down. I'm not blaming him. Trust me. He helped me. He helped me a lot. I'm not mad. I'm not mad at Truck. I think Truck's a good guy. He just got a little belligerent that one night. He banned BB Man. I unbanned BB Man, and he got mad about it, and then he left. That was it. That was literally it. There was nothing else to it. I didn't ban him or anything. He can still come back to the Discord. He probably has, some secret account for all I know. But, it is what it is. Alright, so this guy has not given up a home run, but he's only going to pitch an inning. So, when they do... Carried away. He has his own Discord. I honestly don't know. I don't have a link or anything to it. I'm not a member of it. Yeah, he got... BB Man, I don't know. They were talking. The problem is... This is the biggest problem. When someone gets banned, you have the option of deleting all their messages or keeping their messages. And he banned BB Man and deleted all his messages. So I didn't see any of the actual evidence. So it's hard for me to determine whether or not, what BB Man was saying, was inappropriate. Yeah, it was. I mean, whatever. If he just wanted to start his own Discord, he could have. I don't give it. You got any of you guys, if you want to do it, feel free. Go ahead and start your own Discord. It's a free country. I'm cool. Well, BB Man's still a member. He's kind of annoying, but he's still a member. I call him Chat GPT BB Man. The way he talks. Miggy's kind of the same way. He talks kind of weird too. He's always giving up his life story. All right. I'm sorry. I got distracted. So with the Tigers pitcher, not Madden, it's someone else. Yeah, I know, LMAO. A little fuzzy. I like making people laugh. What can I say? I'm hilarious. Um, so, all right. This guy, where is he? Oh man, I am all over the place. Birch Smith. Um, so I'd prefer Kansas City righties since Detroit is opening with a righty, but they could put a lefty in at any time, right? So I would prefer Perez. I don't even know if Jensen's going to start, but he's also cold as hell, so I don't think I'd play him. And then you could take like Garcia as a long shot. Obviously, Bobby Witt is good. Perez is definitely due, that's for sure. I wish he would get into his groove. He was fun to pick. Token. What's up, Sarah? Oh, no story needed for the chat. Yeah. What'd I say about Saturday's loyalty? I say a lot of things about Saturdays. All right, and then in this game, I either like Murakami or Colson. You can go with either one. I still like if you take a Seattle player. I actually like Russ Snyder. He'll lead off in this game, but Julio back to back is good. I love how Garver is this high. This is hilarious. Garver is really. You said we should do chalk on Saturday. Well, Kyle is facing a lefty and Cal is cold as shit. But yeah, you can definitely do it. I'm down. Rooker. Yeah, I have Rooker parlayed with his teammate right now, Shea. But I'll probably put him in something else. But Seattle looks good today again. I just don't. I can't really justify Cal at these odds with how cold he is. And then if I took anyone from this game, obviously be Judge. And then I like Sheets on the Padres. I obviously like Soto. I don't like this game at all, but if I had to take somebody, if you put a gun to my head and I had to take somebody, it would be. We'll go Dev. Oh my God. Okay, we'll go Devers back to back. And then obviously I like Shohei a lot in this. If you don't want Shohei, then take Muncy or take Freddie back to back. But I already did a Otani Muncy teammate parlay. I already have it locked in. Need a story in the lay though? What do you mean by a story? Yeah, Rooker loves day games. But honestly, so does Shea. I think they both do. Dude, Shea has been insane. Almost identical splits so far. Yeah, Shea's been amazing this year. All right, who's putting like 10 cents on this? What does that pay? Oh, too big of a win. You can't do it. Max win $1 million. 10 cents on this pays $906 million. Link isn't directing. All right, let me give you the other link. Ugh. That one should work. What are these guys talking about? Look at this. They're just sending crazy gifts. I've got some bangers. Didn't do a video today, but he posted his plays. Trout, Okamoto, Adele, Alonzo, Rooker, and Julio. I like Okamoto. I like Alonzo. I like Rooker. I like Julio. So those four look good. Got a top 3 overall today. No, just kidding. If I why did it just go from 900 million to 1.2 billion dollars or whatever the fuck number this is? This is on a 10-cent bet, by the way, but you can't win over $1 million, so it just looks hilarious. But look at Hicks' odds. He was plus six. He was like just plus 610, and now he's plus 920. What is this? What happened? Did Let me guess. They're gonna like do an opener or something for little. Oh, he's batting third. Oh no, what do we do? He dropped down the lineup. What Mets look good today? I mean, from aside from the obvious. I like Vientos back to back, and it's so hard to pick them. But I'd go Vientos, Soto, and maybe Carson as like a long shot. But I once again, I don't think Melendez is worth what they're giving you. Beatty sucks this year. Bo's inconsistent. Alvarez should be better, but he sucks. If you guys really want to try it, if you want to continue with the theme, go Jordan and Francisco. Take both Alvarez. Yeah, this jump on Hicks is insane. Now he just went up even more. He's 980 now. Oh, and then he dropped to 880. I bet people are just pouring in the bets on him now. Let me see what he is on Shit Rivers, because I need to get a single on him if they made him go up. You're due for a lotto. Yeah, that's why round robins are good, though, too. Yeah, Hicks is still plus 600 on Bet Rivers. They're not adjusting his odds. Oh, there you go, Token. You changed your name. Now we know who you really are. Caminero would. I'd go Caminero. Shea, Rook, Jordan. That's fine. Oh, if you add a third leg to a teammate parlay, I just call that like a free profit boost. That but the problem is you're risking a third guy. You know, if you really wanted to, I would do like Shea and Jordan, or Rooker and Jordan. But obviously, I go Shea first. If you guys can hear my fan on the mic, let me know. I can't run the air conditioning all day. It will cost me a fortune. But it's actually really nice out right now. But it's gonna get to 100 degrees today. Hicks is still going down, so get him while you can. People are probably pouring money into him right now because of how much they increase his odds. So make sure you get that. Can you put a penny on this? Yeah. Well, you can't actually bet it because you can't win over $1 million. But Perez's odds went down. Shea's odds went down. Hicks, obviously, odds. Mickey's went up a little bit. I might make a couple little mix and matches with them. Yeah, I mean, sometimes I'll just add Judge to a parlay because it's like, if you want like a long shot with Judge, you know, obviously you can trust Judge. You're probably not trusting the cost after the $1 million talk. But if you have, let's say you did Judge and Hicks, right? And then you put Hicks in a single. Hicks hits, but Judge doesn't. At least you're profiting because, you know, Hicks would pay good with his odds. I want more lineups to come out so I can see if we like any long shots or anything too. I would say Raffy if it wasn't Martinez. He hit yesterday also. Mac, if you guys want to try Maca, it's fine. 9-hole catcher. Shit, my favorite games to target yesterday were dog shit. Um, well, here, let's see what the best over-unders are. There's a there's several that are 9.5. One's 9. So the Baltimore game is 9.5. This game's 8.5, but it's favored to go over, which it should. I see that game going over. The Seattle game is 9.5. The Tiger Royals game is 9.5, but it's plus odds. I don't understand why this is 9.5. These teams' offenses are so shit. Because Strider, since he came back from injury last year, has been really bad, and he's been giving up home runs. Look at his last year. He had a 10 ERA in August. Maybe he just had one bad month, but he gave up 3 home runs in this game. One here, one here. 2 home runs, 1 home run, 2 home runs. And this month was really bad for him. He gave up 2, 3, 2. He was not good last year. And then, yeah, he was getting lit up pretty bad. And he's only had one start this year, but he got lit up in that one start. And that was against Colorado. So, I mean, it was in Colorado, to be fair, where it's a bad hitter. It's a good hitter's park. Well, he only had 3 earned runs, but he only went, 3 innings? So, yeah, he's not what he used to be. So, he's a great target. And then Ohtani's Ohtani, right? Yeah, sure, Ohtani's struggling, but will he struggle the entire year? No, absolutely not. So, don't be afraid to take him, you know? You don't have to like stack him in 10 parlays. Put him in 1 or 2, and then the rest of your plays don't have him. I'd rather have Soto. I'd rather have maybe Judge. Judge still has a tough matchup today, but Murakami. You can go Mickey. You can go Junior, Alvarez, Shea, Okamoto. Like there's a lot of hot batters that you can focus as opposed to Judge. Doubles parlay. Whoa, what happened there? Oh, I clicked on something. For doubles, I always like certain players. So you could take Vladdy. You could take. I'd say Seager, but he's kind of meh right now. So maybe not Seager. You could take Buxton. Mostly leadoff hitters. Maybe not Russ Snyder, but you could take Nico. Who else? Merrill. Soto. Carroll. Ohtani, obviously. If you want to try 3 from the same game, that's tough. But I already have Ohtani and Muncy in a 2-legger, so I'm not going to make another with them and put Pages in it. But those are tough to hit from the same game. But if you want to give it a whirl with like a small unit on it, I think it's fine. Because I don't know what bet sizes you guys are doing. So if you're putting like $1 on it, yeah, I think that's fine. Lyle for a long shot double. Yeah, and Miami's a big park. Speaking of that, you could do Edwards. He's really fast. And then is Simpson going to play for Tampa? If I don't know if Simpson plays lefty-lefty, but he's like the fastest player in the MLB. But I don't know about lefty-lefty. I don't know what his splits look like. Let's see. course, left. He has... It doesn't tell me. But he's batting 250 as opposed to 333 against righties. So obviously his lefty splits aren't as good. Although last year he was good off lefties, so... If he plays, I think he's fine. It's a big park. Miami Stadium is a big park. You and McMahon, huh? No. McMahon probably won't start because they're facing a lefty. I don't think he's going to start. They don't even have him listed here. So, yeah. You won't have to worry about that. Yeah, the Hicks-McCarthy could pay dividends. It could feed families. Colson. Oh, yeah, you guys like your three-leg teammate parlays. Yeah, he's still fine. Last year he was good against lefties. He had like 300, so that's really good. We know in the past he's been able to hit them. Lamar. Oh my god, Token. I've never heard that before. That's funny. Feed Token. I'm eating cereal with a fork to save milk. He's eating Cheerios and he's putting them between the fork spokes or whatever you call those. He's playing with his food. Alright. Hicks is already down to 730. Junior went down again. Perez went down again. Soto went up actually a little bit. I don't remember what it was, but he's 285 now. Oh, there he goes. 270. Alright, well. All I have to do is say their name and their odds go down. Make Shay's odds go up. Nope, didn't work. Favorite cereal? You know, I literally have not eaten cereal since I was a kid. Cereal's one of the worst things for you, but it's like a treat, you know. Well, it depends, obviously, but most cereals have tons of sugar in it. Lyle has 7 doubles on righties this year. Who else? You could take Wood. Abrams. You could take Abrams for a double. Why not Abrams? Maybe Jacob Young. There's definitely options in this game because it's, you know, the big park. Owen, Casey, Norby. Dude, Stowers. Do we give Stowers one more try today? Against Zach Little? Maybe he's still hurt. Maybe that's why he can't hit a home run. Indeed. This is funny. So, Rain says, isn't the wind blowing in at like 14 miles per hour? BB Man says, Miami is in a dome, so I don't think the wind matters that much. Like, what the fuck? Yeah, the wind outside is really going to blow hard inside a dome. Or he could just respond by saying, Miami's in a dome, the wind doesn't matter. Like, what is that? Come on. That might be one of the funniest things I ever read. Alright, let's actually make something here. Let's do... This is what I'm saying. Like, I don't... Oh, the roof is up. Dude, I don't think they have a retract. Does Miami... Do they have a retractable roof? Does it even open? I don't think it even opens. Does the Marlins roof open? It actually does open. Okay. But obviously, like, I'm looking at Miami's weather. I don't think I've ever seen the roof open in a baseball game. Yeah, it's 80. Look at this. They're not going to have it open. It's 88 degrees with a real feel of 106. There's no way in hell they're going to have the roof open. The real feel is 106. That doesn't even make sense. What's the humidity? Excuse me. Why doesn't it tell me the humidity? This is stupid. That's the main thing in my. Oh, 63%. All right. Yeah, that's crazy. There's no way they're going to have it open. 150%. Oh, God. Zach a little scratched. Well, so much for that. I took 4 in tonight games. Please hit. I need a note payment. Agitator was scared when she went around corner and didn't see John Wick after he fell off the building. Woo, scary. Hook it, Steve. What do you mean by you took 4 in tonight games, Lamont? Hook it and book it. I'm trying to see. Um, Milestones don't matter. They want to hit a home run just as bad. Well, if they hit a home run, they're happy either way. They don't care about their milestones. Remember when Mike Trout was trying to get his 500th home run? I think it was last year. It took him like 75 eons to hit it. Oh, hook it up. Yeah. We're working on it. We're working on it. We're working on it. Come on, man. Don't put any pressure on me, man. It's scary. Um, I'm just kidding. I'd rather I'm kind of thinking. I was thinking earlier we should try that. Guys, what is this parlay called? What is this parlay called? Here, let me zoom in. What is this parlay called? Huh? I am the most immature 40-year-old ever. It's the BJ parlay. What could go wrong? They're saying Love Lady is going to start for Washington, who used to be on the Mets. Richard Lovelady. What a name. This is quite the name. That means his name is Dick Lovelady. Oh, so he's still... Little will still start. He'll still come in. He won't start, though. Says he'll make a bulk relief appearance on Saturday against the Marlins. Richard Lovelady will serve as Washington's opener. Thank you, Mandrake Balls. You are very kind to share that. Come on, how do we not do it? How we not? Oh look, Buxton Odd went down because I talked about him. I'm sorry. You guys better lock it in before it's too late. Oh God, why am I so immature? Hilarious. Ho ho ho. Whoa, Junior's 420 on Shit Rivers. Hell yeah. I got better odds. I got better odds. Of course, Buxton's got worse odds, but it's still not bad. 280 compared to 300. All right, we'll toss 10 on that. Boom. Oh, Clamper and I were talking yesterday about picks. So this is what we were texting. Just so you guys are aware, we talked about Otani or Muncy, and then I mentioned Moniak, Shea, Otani. Okay. Here's the names, and this could be an accidental parlay. If you guys want to do it or try it, feel free. Take one out. Moniak, Shea, Otani, Muncy, Buxton, and then the next text I said Hap Saturday, and then I said Soto and some Mariners. Then I said let's make some two-leggers out of those. Dick Love Lady. Come on, Aaron. Orioles back. Hi. I don't know if you guys heard that meow. Come here. Aw. Oreo, come here. Say hi to the light. You look shook. What happened? Is it hot out there? You feel hot. He feels hot. Goodman or Moniak today, or both, says Fink. I mean, obviously I like Moniak when he faces a righty. But either or is fine. All right, so I locked in Buxton, Caminero. Let's do. I already put Suzuki in one, but I was thinking of doing this, but I'm not sure if I want to put them in another parlay. Do we? You will see Lovelady is starting everywhere because he is starting, but he will only play an inning or two. Then Little will come in. I hear the meow. Yeah. Orio's cute. He is passed out on the floor. He's probably like, why is it so hot outside, Dad? Did we lock in like a super chalk parlay? I don't remember. Something like this. Just do that as like a three-legger. Or we could do the classic. I mean, I'm not the biggest Schwarber fan today, but we could do the classic Judge Ohtani Schwarber. I usually like playing this on Saturday and Sunday. At the very least, I like doing Judge and Ohtani. What is odds? They're actually not that bad. 11.35 for them too. So I think that's okay. I don't want to do Judge and too much today, or even Ohtani because he's struggling. But you can't be scared. Scared money don't make money, right? 100 years from now, where does all our emails and social media go? Oh yeah, that's a good question. Where does it go? Why are you trying to hide something? Dude, Judge on Bet Rivers is 270 and on FanDuel he's 225. Holy crap. That's actually huge. And then Otani has better odds also on Bet Rivers by $5. Cool. So that's a sign to lock it in, yeah? Yeah. Yeah. Alright. And then we'll refresh the old picket so you all can see how degen we are. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Nice Viper. Look at Viper. Oh, yeah. What a good looking fella. Oh, I'm tired. Any more lineups out? Oh, I forgot about Barger. So I do see someone moved up in the lineup. The question is can you trust them? Or do you just do it just because they moved him up? He only has one home run this year. Hold on. I'm trying to see what he has in his career. He had 16 last year and 18 the year before. What the hell? So Luis Garcia was moved up for Washington. Excuse him. Wow. Let me show you. Ah, I clicked the wrong thing again. That one. Right here. Using the 2-hole. Right behind Wood. Burger. Does that mean we do the burger? I don't know if I want to pick against Cabrera though. And the Rangers offense is so bad, I just can't. I really don't want to pick any of them right now. That's just how bad their offense is. It's just so unreliable. What we do need to do is put some Mariners in something. It'd be nice to see their lineup. Just ate meat burger. That sounds good. He likes his burgers. Yeah, I think we have to go with Julio today. Julio, Ruff Snyder. Ruff Snyder, I think, should lead off. Otani's odds just went down. You can take Cal if you want. I'm not going to take him, but you guys can take him if you want. So Julio. I even think Randy's okay today. Naylor's facing... They're facing a lefty, so if you really want to, you could take him. I don't... You know. This is what it is. Cracked, you mean bad, right, little fuzzy? Julio. Think I've never used it. I always see Robles on chords sending everything on it, though. Yeah, Andrew is a madman, but he wins a lot of money, so he's got confidence. I'd like to assume the guys that are betting kind of big, like Sooker, you know when he hit that parlay on Wednesday for like, I don't even remember how much it paid him. It was 5 figures. He puts like $100+ on 3-leg parlays. If you're doing that, I hope you make good money. That's all I'm going to say. Yeah, we like Shea today, McKinney. Bet Rivers, I don't know, besides Colson today, I didn't see him say anything. I didn't see him say anything else EV. Well, that's all he mentioned was Colson. But I just made that Judge Otani 2-legger, and they both have better odds than FanDuel, which is extremely rare to see, especially for chalky guys like that. So how do you not lock that in, you know? We could do... What else can we do? Julio. Who should we pair Julio with? Who do you guys like? You want to do like I don't I don't really want to pick Kurtz, but I do because he is super due. What about Adley? Adley's actually not bad. These are two guys I hate picking, so why don't I just parlay them? Doesn't that just make too much sense? Maybe we do the opposite of what we normally do and just pick the guys that we hate picking. I have Buxton with Caminero. But yes, you can parlay him with Julio if you want. Riley Green. Do you really want to take a Tiger right now? Is he at well off Waka? Here, let's pull this up. Let's cheat. We're gonna cheat. Trey Turner. Trey Turner has good numbers off of Freeland, which I like. I'm cool with that. Machado off May. Jose off Ryan. Not good average though. Look at McCarthy. This is why we like McCarthy. He has crazy numbers off Nola. Crazy numbers off Nola. Harper has a home run off Freeland, but not very good numbers. This guy doesn't exist anymore. I can't say his name. Cronenworth is probably the worst player. Oh, he's on the injured list, so don't even think about him. Obviously, we like Shea. Gunner has good numbers off Savelli. Oh, this is why somebody mentioned Wilson, because he does have good numbers off Nick Martinez. Torkelson has terrible numbers off Waka with 1 home run. Sean Murphy, this could be sneaky right here. He has really good numbers off Snell. Snell coming back from injury. Sean Murphy, that's a sneaky pick right there. If you guys want to try it, I'm down. Luis Garcia. Is this the guy I just talked about? Luis Garcia? It is. So Garcia actually has good numbers off of junk. I didn't know he was. Oh, so that's why I haven't seen his name. He's coming back from injury. So yeah, I like Garcia. Okay, we can stick with him. And then Abreu has pretty good numbers off Martinez. Buxton has terrible numbers off Bibby, but I don't care. I still think he's fine to take, is what I'm saying. So yeah. I hate taking Judge on the road. Yeah, I agree with that. But I just did the Judge Otani just because you can. A-Rod? You mean J-Rod? A-Rod's not in the MLB anymore. Or is there another A-Rod that I'm missing? Here I'll link you. Because they got rid of the other batter versus pitcher side. It's no longer a thing. There used to be a really good one, and they got rid of it. They shut it down. I used to traditionally look at these the night before at work. When I was bored at work, I would look at the batter versus pitcher matchups to see if there was anything like super crazy that I liked. All right, I'm gonna go AFK for 2 seconds. Be right back. We're back. We're back. We're back. We're acrobatic. Guys like Luis Garcia, I don't know if I'd put them in like a 3-leg parlay unless you're round robining it. Oh yeah, somebody asked about Dingler earlier. I don't remember if it was you. I forgot to answer. What's going on in that game? Do you like Dingler against Waka? Yeah, I like Varsho today. I like Varsho and Okamoto on Tampa, on Toronto, and Barger. Barger's back from injury, so I think he's fine to pick. So keep in mind also, this is how baseball works, right? So certain players protect certain players in the lineup, right? So if you have a good hitter in front of a good hitter, like for example, oh, of course they're not up, but why do they keep putting him in leadoff? He's not gonna lead off against a lefty. But Schwarber bats in front of Harper, right? So Schwarber protects Harper. You don't want to walk Schwarber or let him get on base before Harper, right? So now Toronto's lineup gets better with Barger coming back. So now Springer is actually protecting Barger. So he'll theoretically Springer should see better pitches, which gives him a better opportunity to hit a home run. I'm not saying we have to pick Springer today because he's been kind of bad, but this helps their lineup a lot. So just keep that in mind. Hopefully that made sense. And it doesn't work for everybody, trust me. But, I feel like we should make a parlay of like either next day, even with a shitty matchup, or just even a single bet, where like we all liked Blade yesterday, right? Now he's facing a really good pitcher, but why don't we just say fuck it and just take Blade with, Olsen or something. Neither of them hit yesterday, but they can surely hit the next day, right? All right, someone asked me my top 3. I don't really have a top 3 yet. It's too early. So, oh yeah, I forgot about the Julio Adley thing. Let me see. It would be helpful to know their lineup isn't out yet. It'd be helpful to know if Adley is playing today. Oh great, here we go. Back to the Spanish. God, I hate when it does that. There we go. Yeah, Baldwin also would be an option. Andrew added some positive EV to his post. Let's see it. Where are you? Come on. Well, Buxton hit yesterday though, so he wouldn't be like a next day. It would be more like Caminero or I don't really like Angels today, honestly. You can take Trout if you want. Oreo wants to say hi. Don't do that, Oreo. You can sit on my laptop. Come here. Alright, so we already know he had Montgomery first, so now he's got James Wood on MGM, Judge on Bet Rivers, and Camby. And then Murakami on Bet Rivers is also positive EV. So there's some more positive EV plays if you guys want. And Trout is like, obviously he can hit off anybody. So if there was one Angel I would consider in this game, it's Trout. But Trey is really, really good. There he is, the Frosty. I'm gonna call you Frosty. If you meow for me. I'm not even going to do it. I don't want your dollar, Trent. Oh my god. What if I hissed at you? Would you give me $5 if I hissed at you? You're probably into that sort of thing. Oh my god, this is too funny. There we go. Definitely. Cool with me, Steve. What's good? We're just chilling. It's 10:37 my time. Token. Token, just so you know, I literally work with Trent, the guy who told me to meow for $1. We work together. That's why it's funny. All right, so here is the Orioles lineup. Basayo's okay. He's the DH today, while Adley is the catcher. I'm assuming you're talking about Freddie, Lil Fuzzy, and not the Rockies Freeman, which I think is okay, actually. You could take the Rockies Freeman again. If you guys really feel frisky, and let's assume this Freeman plays, you can parlay them again. Yeah, but I'm cool with Freddie. Who are your best three put of these 5? Oh, are you giving me a list? Mickey Gasper. I haven't seen that name in a long time. Is this guy back from injury? I thought he was on like the Twins or something. He was. Look at that. Dude, my MLB knowledge is crazy. Wait, so he was on Boston and then he went to the Twins and now he's back on Boston? Moniak, Judge, $50 bonus bet parlay. Should I stick with singles? I mean, I always stick with singles, 100%. Especially with a bonus bet, you want to convert that into real cash, and your best opportunity is with a single. Murakami, Olsen, Schwarber, Alvarez, and Soto. Who you like? This 3. I would go. Murakami, Alvarez, and Soto, with Olsen right behind, but Schwarber would be my last. Miggy would probably give you $100 for your toenails. Miggy won't give anybody money. If I won Miggy $1 million, he wouldn't give me anything. I guarantee it. And you can tell him I said that. Shoemake would be like a sneaky long shot. And like I said, I like Zach Cole. I think he'd be a good single or toss him in a parlay with some random. Let me see if Bet Rivers listed any of these long shots. Oreo. You guys gotta see how Oreo's laying in my lap. Can I even share this on my YouTube? What's crazy, Steve already placed that parlay of the 3 you like, so then watching you pay off for me, yeah. Seiya, Barger, Luis Garcia. Yeah, go for it. Why not? Crazier things have happened. Alright, I keep getting distracted. Oh yeah, Adley and Julio. I keep forgetting to lock that in. I'm gonna lock that in. Adley, Rutschman, and Julio. That's the parlay of 2 guys I hate taking. That's what we're calling that. And it's got really good odds, so I'm down. The Asian parlay, Okamoto, Suzuki, Murakami. Sounds good to me. I'm probably not going to do any more parlays that are I'm only going to stick with either singles or two-leggers for the rest of the day. We'll see what they did with Hicks on here. Yeah, they still have Hicks at plus 600. That's kind of annoying. Luis Garcia is 650. This is Bet Rivers. See, like, Blades still has pretty low odds. Like, they still like him. 360, yeah. Same with Walker. Ellie is actually struggling. I don't know if I could take Ellie right now, even though I like taking him at home. Yeah, Texas and I think California, you can't do singles. So, obviously, I'd stick with two-leggers. I wouldn't, unless you're doing like a retirement parlay, I wouldn't do anything crazy. Oh, yeah. Is Barger even listed on here? Yeah, Barger's on Shit Rivers. Good. Do I dare try Barger and Garcia in a two-legger? Is that too much? I feel like the KC game is going to be really bad. Just a feeling. Which probably means it'll be really good. Yeah, I've heard. What's your name? Nuts? Nuts. You're nuts. Yeah, there's some people that. I think ZG, is that her name? She's, I think, in California, can only do parlays. I still haven't changed the pitcher on here. It's Little is gonna pitch the bulk of the game, but he's not starting. I took that one with Otani instead of Suzuki. So you did Okamoto, Otani, Murakami. Whoa, a little hiccup. A little hickey. Somebody's name in Discord is the Happy Taco. That is such a name. Hoffy said, is Steve posting plays? I said, never. Who your pick for a Grand Slam? Oh my god. That is such a crazy promo. Who would I pick for a Grand Slam today? Wow. I can't imagine, like, winning that. That would feel so good. Do you know who I'd pick for a Grand Slam today? I'd pick Muncy. I would pick Muncy. Because Strider is really struggling, and if he walks a bunch of batters, he'll load the bases for Muncy. Go ahead, Ori. Alright, Orio's back outside. Hey. Gunner, Hicks, Contreras from Boston. Yeah, well, we know we're not taking any Brewers for home runs. That's one guy you don't even have to specify for me because I wouldn't even take the Contreras on the Brewers. The Guardians are giving away this incredible Kyle Manzardo Mandalorian bobblehead tonight. Oh my God, here we go. So if you guys want Manzardo, feel free. Bobblehead day. Bryce Harper for a Grand Slam. Hey, if that's what you're feeling, do it. You could go. I mean, if you want to go a little different, you can go like Zach Cole. So Snell walks a lot of batters. He's known in his career to walk a lot of batters. So you can take a Brave. You know, take let's see, what are they estimating the lineups are? Well, I already said I like Sean Murphy today, so maybe you can go Murphy. You know, go Harris, something like that. Well, maybe not Harris because lefty lefty. Actually, I don't know what their lineup's gonna look like because of all these lefties they have. Aside, they're gonna play Olsen. I know that, but Harris might not play. No, I'm not taking Brewers. I can't do it. I can't do it. You can do it. I can't do it. Yeah, I mean, and that's also a reason why I picked Muncy because he does bat lower in the lineup, but that doesn't really matter. I mean, they could hit a home run. Otani can hit a grand slam even though he leads off. You know, if these bottom of the barrel guys get on base, they could still hit a grand slam. Treetop Johnny says Soderstrom grand slam. I like that. I like that. Um, Tavares hit a grand slam, I think, earlier this year. Could do it. Maybe like Valenzuela, some random guy like that. Roxy Balboa, Grand Slambino. Just a guess. Yeah, we're all guessing. I mean, we're literally what we're doing in home runs is we're guessing. We're not doing anything. We're not professional. We're professional guessers is what we're doing. That's what we're doing right now. I'm just waiting for more lineups to come out. Honestly, I like Otto Lopez, especially with they have that um, the opener, Love Lady, is a lefty, so Lopez would be a good little possible first at bat home run there. McCarthy again, yeah, maybe. Why not? Oh yeah, I forgot to see if McCarthy was listed on Bet Rivers. Let me check. Oh, I'm tired. No, he's not listed. Why am I not surprised? Oh shit, I forgot about that soccer game. Well, I haven't been paid, so it probably didn't hit. Nope. Doku. Oh, he just scored the first goal. Damn. Damn, son. And Olisi. Yep, that's why I don't bet soccer anymore. All good in the hood. We need a long shot parlay. Well, that's kind of why I'm waiting for more lineups too. I want to see the long shots that are playing. Like honestly, I always think about Christian Vasquez. I'm always like, and you know, I stacked Reds yesterday when, of course, Houston was the stack and Christian Vasquez hit a home run. That's like why. Like, that's the stuff that gets you. Liam Hicks and Julio's a two man. Yes, sure. Why not? Absolutely. Okay. Scooby Dooby Doo. You could do like a Julio Murakami in the same game. You could do Randy Montgomery, something like that. I actually kind of like Randy in this game. I think he can hit one. Soto Judge. Um, I like Sheets in the Padres game. Perez on the Tigers. Ugh. I can't stop yawning right now. Soler could even be a good pick. We always kind of forget. Some of these guys we always kind of forget about. Soler. Cortez, Stewart. I know a Red will hit a home run today. After yesterday's debacle, there will be a home run hit here. It'll probably be like Nathaniel Lau, though. It's because he loves hitting at home. Yeah, I literally just mentioned Shoemake. Like, I don't know, go back in my live like 2 minutes. I just mentioned him. I haven't really decided yet on the top three. I've had a couple people ask me that in the last like 10 minutes. All right, so what I like to do is I like to give a top three of like chalky guys, and I like to give like a top three of not so chalk. So if we're talking like just pure chalk, like no brainer guys, this is what I would do. And I know I hated Otani yesterday against Sale. Like I, when someone's as cold as Otani, you just don't pick him against another lefty like Sale. That doesn't make any sense. But Strider is really struggling. He struggled since last year. Otani is in, a really, really, really good spot here. So I like that. My least favorite on this list is actually Soto right now. Just because he's like the only good hitter on the team that, you know, probably get walked or something. I do like Junior a lot today too, and Alvarez. So wait, Alvarez? I probably should have Alvarez there instead of Soto, but I mean these are my absolute favorites today. Are these five? I'd say. Like this. If you want to be stupid and just make a five legger, feel free to just toss this in, round robin it, whatever. Oh, more is asking for my six best straight picks, so now I got to give one more. And then Shea, I would go with those six. It's between Shea and Alonso because Alonso's getting hot, but Shea's been really good. I'm good. Hey, Token, just think of it this way: we're already stupid if we're betting on sports. So that's a nice way of putting it. The only reason I don't have a Cub on this list is because this park sucks for home runs. But the Cubs are in a good spot today. They actually like Bush a lot. Bush is the favorite Cub. That's interesting. What do they have they ever faced this guy? Leiter? No, not really. Bregman, Kelly, and Nicky Lopez don't even count. So Bregman and Kelly are the only two that's faced him. And Bregman's 0 for 5 off him, which is interesting. Good morning, Geekhead. Could someone please ban Mikey Swish? I'm just kidding. Don't do it. Don't do it. Actually, I'm going to make him an admin. Add as moderator. Yes, very dumb. It's like golf. You hit one good shot and you keep coming back to World of Frustration and Anger. Yeah, literally. Semien is another long shot, but for me, but Mets are hard for me to take. Yeah, Mets are so difficult to take right now. Aside, like you said, aside from Soto. Shea, Hap, Moniak, Soto. Yeah, that sounds solid. I love me some Hap on Saturday. You have to take Hap on Saturday. It's just a default pick. You have to. And then you can parlay Hap and Rooker for Rooker Saturday. Or happy Rooker Saturday. Which hopefully has a happy ending, if you know what I'm saying. Moreno. Yeah, I saw BB Man talking about Moreno right here. He said he's 92% EV, I guess, on whatever book this is. This is Fanatics, I think, because he's plus 1250. And then he has Russ Snyder at plus 550. I mean, I like this parlay. It actually looks good. I don't hate it. I think it looks good. Oh, and it's Moreno bobblehead day. So it's Moreno and who was the other guy? Manzardo. Moreno and Manzardo bobblehead day. Or do I play Soto at Jordan? Yeah, it depends. If you already have a bunch of parlays with either or, if you have a bunch of parlays with Soto, I would change it out for Jordan. Because you don't want, like yesterday, the Reds absolutely fucking killed us. Like, if you had them in parlays yesterday, I don't oversaturate yourself with one guy or one team. You know, that's something I don't ever do. And then the one day I do it, I regret it. So, just be really careful with how you do that. And also, don't forget about Varsho, maybe even Sanchez. The Toronto's lineup got a lot better today with getting Barger back. But it's going to help their offense tremendously. I liked Yastrzemski yesterday. I didn't watch the game, so I didn't see if how he did, but I liked him yesterday. You can definitely take him. I'm sorry, he's a lefty. I don't know. I don't even know if he's going to start today. He might not start against Snell. Excuse me. I still have to put Barger in one. I haven't put him in one yet. Barger, 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 Barger. Did I put Barger in one? Oh, I have him currently in one, but I haven't locked it yet. Do we do Garcia? Barger, Garcia. Could do Goodman. Could do Sosa on the Phillies. I don't mind Sosa on the Phillies. Facing a lefty. Is there anyone on the Twins we trust other than Buxton? Like Wallner? Yeah, we like Hicks. Just Mike, just keep in mind, Little's not starting. He has an opener. There's going to be an opener that's going to pitch the first inning, maybe second inning, and then Little's going to come in and pitch the bulk of the game. But Hicks did hit off a lefty 2 days ago, so I'm okay with him. I don't care. Yeah, but he's only got one home run off lefties this year. 6 hits off lefties, 1 home run. 8 home runs off righties. He's batting .337 off righties. Very, very good. Shea Junior Soto, that sounds really good. You're welcome, Moore. Thank you for your service. I got some friends that either served or are currently serving. My friend moved from Texas to Colorado Springs, and he's moving back to Texas. He serves in. He's like a dentist in the Army or something. It's kind of interesting. This one confuses me. People were like all over Yoshida yesterday. That one really blows my mind. I can't believe he bats cleanup too. This is a perfect example of why the Red Sox are struggling, because you have Yoshida as your cleanup hitter, but Story is struggling too, so that doesn't really help. Vinny, you want some Vinny action? Yeah, you can take Vinny. Birch is only going to pitch like an inning or two, so they might toss some lefties in there. But Vinny can hit off lefties. He's just not like amazing off lefties. I don't know anything about UFC. We talk about UFC at work. One of my one of my guys at work, actually a couple of guys at work are huge UFC fans, so we talk about it. But I'm the supervisor, so I just, like talking about sports. But yeah, I don't. If you guys have anything, I'd consider it. But I bet. I've bet UFC a couple times. I got saved by a draw one time when my guy should have lost, and I ended up winning the parlay because of the draw. Matasaka? Who's Matasaka? You talking about Murakami or Okamoto? A lot of odds are going up. Alvarez and Caminero went up. No, I think Yoshida should be like at the bottom of the lineup. That's what I'm saying. He needs to go down. Don't forget about Mickey. I like him today. Goodman. Um, I like Turner. Trey Turner. Is Freeman listed? I don't see Freeman listed for the Rockies. That's interesting. Oh, are you saying his name? Is that his name? I thought it was. Oh, it is Monasa. I'm sorry. I'm stupid. I just call him Yoshida, so I didn't even know what his first name was. Ningler, Varsho. I'm not huge on Tigers today, but I like Varsho. Waka's been really good. I don't know. And these like KC Tiger games are so shit. It's hard to pick them. I would go like Varsho and either Julio, Cal, Russ Snyder. I keep forgetting about Russ Snyder. I should have probably have Russ Snyder. Like yesterday, I liked Luke Rayleigh a lot, and I didn't take him anything, and he hit 2 home runs. Like that shit drives me crazy when I just don't do it when I know I should have done it. Varsho Hap, yeah, that's a good one. I like that. He's been off, but I'm telling you, Yoshida is consistent with the bat. You don't strike. Yeah, I mean, I'm just talking about home run power. I'm sure he's doing fine in other aspects of the game. There was a few years ago he hit like 16 home runs or something, and I used to take him, and his odds were always super. I think I got him at like plus 1300 one day. That was that 2 years ago on that run that I had where I made a lot of money. Chandler. I would have never guessed Roxy Balboa was Treetop Johnny. Bonus bets 1 hour. Like this post. What? What is this shit? This is 44 minutes ago. Does anyone have bonus bets in their FanDuel? Probably not. Varsho was the guy last year, and Yoshida has 0 home run power nowadays. So Varsho also, when he came back, remember when he came back last year was like during the summertime when it was much hotter outside. So that's a more ideal time for home runs. So just keep that in mind. This time of year just isn't as good. It'll only get better from here. All right, so the Rays lineup is out. Junior's batting second, which is good. They actually have Diaz in cleanup, which usually I thought he started off or leads off against lefties, but they actually put him in the 4-hole. So obviously Junior looks good up in the 2-hole. His odds will probably go down now since he's batting second. And don't forget about Abrams as well. Take Abrams. Banana finally hit his first home run. Was that yesterday, I think? Manzardo starting on his bobblehead day, of course. Joe Ryan's pretty good, though, so, but I still don't mind him. You know, he's kind of like Manzardo and Vinny are kind of having shit years so far, but it'll get better. Do you like Gunner today? Yes, I like Gunner today. That's another. I think Gunner will be another example of like someone like nobody's gonna pick him today, but he'll probably hit a home run. Gunner, probably Christian Walker, J.J. Bleday, Nathaniel Lau. I'm just gonna name off names that I like that no one's gonna be on. Yandy Diaz, James Wood, C.J. Abrams. I think people will still pick Abrams. I still can't pick Jose. Jose is just too cold right now. NHL chat. Why am I being summoned in NHL chat? Any NHL picks for today? Why is BB Man asking if I have any NHL picks? What the hell? Why would he be asking me? He's pretty good at it. He's actually pretty good at NHL. I'm surprised he's asking me about my picks. I'm getting hungry. Fuck. It's already 11. Damn. I'm gonna have to end this soon because I gotta eat lunch and then get ready for work. Everyone from yesterday, sure. I mean, there's gonna be a lot of day lates, that's for sure. But no, I said Barger. We like. I said Varsho. I didn't say Varsho yesterday. I do like Adley again today. Yes. Gunner. I didn't have him yesterday, but I like him. The only reason I'm saying like Bleday and Lau is because you just feel one of them should hit today. Granted, it's kind of not a very good matchup, but like no one's going to be on them, and they're probably going to hit a home run. That's just how it works. Yeah, I don't think Yandy's not like a priority, but you know he's an option. Then we like Luis Garcia up in the 2-hole on the Nats as well. So there's plenty of names that we didn't talk about yesterday that I like so far. This is just for lineups that are out that I can see. I'm not like aside from Otani, Muncy, Olson, Sheets on San Diego. We like Seattle. Murakami and Colson are fine. Judge is okay. I don't like this game though. Soto. I don't really like this game either. The Tiger KC game. You can go back to Suzuki. We like Hap, of course, because it's Saturday. Yeah, NHL playoff goals are getting difficult. I agree. Trout. I mean, come on, Mike. Do you want to pick against Yosevich? We'll call him Ty, Ty. I don't think it's worth picking against him. I don't think it's worth it because like these odds, like 320. If he was like 400 maybe. What's best round robin size? I don't. I've barely ever done a round. I've only done like 3 round robins in my life. I don't really know. You'd have to ask like a round robin expert. But like, so this one, if you did this, what is it? 5. What would that charge you? I think like 75 bucks. Yeah. So if you did a 2 by with $5, so as long as 2 of these guys hit, you're gonna win something. It just depends on what combinations hit. So if 3 hit, then you get paid again, and then if 4 hit, you get paid again and again. You know, you keep getting paid. If they all hit, you win $1,000. But I don't know the best size, honestly. I would probably say 3 or 4. I mean, technically, the more you pick, the better. It's just going to charge you more, right? Because then you're giving yourself more combinations and more chances of hitting at least once. But if you hit Murakami and Alvarez, you have the lowest odds here. Then you're probably not even going to get your money back. Yeah, I wouldn't take Angels. I'm not taking Angels. And it's the first game of the day, too. We know how that goes. It's just going to be probably, well, it's not super early at least. Well, this is my top 6 right here. So if you just want to go with that. Top 4, I'm going to go Cam, Shea, Otani, and Murakami. But Alvarez and Soto are you know, obviously solid picks. Rainmaker says Julio and Jordan for 2. Yeah, you're not supposed to pick the same game. I think for a round robin. If you pick teammates, it doesn't include. It won't pay you if the teammates both hit. It won't pay you because you can't pick from the same team. Already did. Uh, was that Treetop? Roxy, I already picked one from each game. You have to go back like, I don't know, 30 minutes, 40 minutes. Just hover over the live and then go back to when you see a gigantic list. But I had Okamoto for the Jays. I know that. Lyle's up to you guys. He has a decent matchup today. Junk isn't that bad at home though, but Lyle's okay. What are his odds? 7. Yeah, for a long shot. I mean, he's okay. I wouldn't. I would prioritize Wood, Abrams, and Garcia, and then obviously we like Hicks. And I think Otto Lopez is okay too for the Marlins. Henderson, Moniak, Happ, Montgomery, Muncy, $4 for 9K. That would be nice, wouldn't it? That would be the dream right there. I had Mickey, Buxton, Happ, Perez, Judge, Sheets, and this is from each game. Soto, Otani, and then from the Giants game I had Devers. So those were all my favorites. And then Okamoto from this game. Moniak from the Rockies game. Round robin 6-legger? This would be it. The one that I have on the screen right now. Murakami, Soto, Otani, Alvarez, Caminero, and Shea. Oh, Mandrick must have written it down. The favorites. This guy's taking notes. What time is the first game? Noon. So the games will be starting when I get to work. So at least I'll have some action when I get to work. That's exciting. Oh, I wanted to make a leadoff parlay. Let's do that before I go. Lead off, lead off. I like Trey Turner today, so I kind of want to put him in it. I like Ref Snyder as well. Yeah, I parlayed Julio with Rutschman. I called it the two legger that I hate picking, Julio and Rutschman. That's my. I'm gonna start picking guys I don't like taking, and they'll hit me home runs, and I'll start liking them more. Bobby Cox passed away. Damn, that's he was a. How old was he? He was probably pretty old. He was also a big dude too. The Cleveland Guardians are acquiring two-time Gold Glove winner Patrick Bailey in a trade with San Francisco Giants for the number 29 pick in this year's draft and left-handed prospect Matt Wilkinson. Bobby Cox was 84 years old. Damn, he was up there. Chris Hansen, what are you talking about? I didn't kill nobody. Gunner, Cam, and say I gotta be one. Oh, no one. Sorry, I can't read. Do I have Moniac in any two-leggers? I don't even remember. I'm like, maybe eat something. I eat a lot. I'm a hungry person. I'll start. I'll start taking screenshots so everyone can see these on Discord. Wait, what are Junior's odds on FanDuel? I got Junior at 420 on Bet Rivers, and he's 370 on FanDuel. That's pretty good. All right, then I ran it back with Alonso and Suzuki, so I have that locked in. Shea and Rooker, teammate parlay. I like taking them on Saturdays, although you could take them like any day, really. And then Colson and Murakami teammate parlay. I did a lot of teammate parlays today. One of these centuries will get it right. I did Shohei and Muncy. And then the mini retirement chalk slip, which was Murakami, Soto, Otani, and Moniac. And then I have Colson in a single because he was positive EV on Bet Rivers. So I listened to Roe Bless It was like, let me in. What's up, buddy? What's on your ear? Gotcha. Yeah. Always so confident when you make these and then they don't hit. I like doing the Harper Schwarber, but I never get it right. Alright, I posted a ton of plays. Alright, what was I doing? I gotta stop distracting myself from what I'm doing. Oh, I was saying if I had Mickey in a I think for 2 home runs we do Mickey, right? Because Mickey has a lot of 2 home run games this year. He has 4 already, so you can do Mickey. So Mickey and what do you want? I did. I think it was it last Saturday when Shea hit 2. Do you want Shea or let's see, 3 home runs at plus 40,000? That's a bit risky there, big guy. Come here. Lock it in, he says. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting about Barger. Just do Barger Moniac. Alright, sounds good to me. Barger Moniac, and then we'll see if they finally listed McCarthy. No. Bat Rivers just ripping people off all day, every day. It's okay if you've got ADD to score ones by. There's just a lot going on. I don't have ADD. When I get hungry, my body distracts me. Oh, that's right. I was also doing a leadoff parlay. Turner. I think we'll make the leadoff parlay 3 legs. So I got Russ Snyder and Turner, and then I need one more. Or we could do no. Baldwin probably won't. I don't know if he'll lead off against a lefty. Who would lead off here for the Braves? Would it be Baldwin? They have so many lefties on their team. Alright, we'll just do Russ Snyder. Russ Snyder Turner for a leadoff, and then we'll do the two home run parlay. Albies, yeah, Albies. Albies is a good option. Even Riley. I actually like Murphy today for the Braves. I think Murphy would be a good option. So I have Moniak for 2. Who would be the other one for 2? Connor Joe. Connor Joe is definitely a choice. He's such a random baseball player. Check something. Yeah, I'm kind of bouncing back and forth between like Hap or Shea. I think I think based on the ballpark factors, you should probably go with Shea because the Ranger Stadium is harder to hit at. Of course, this game's got rain, but I don't really care. The over under is high too. Dubon, Dubon is definitely a long shot. I think we'll do Shea and Mickey for 2 because that was my first thought was Shea. I mean, these are so hard to hit. It's so unlikely to hit. It's like whatever, just toss something in there. Manzardo for his bobblehead day. All right, I did Shea and Mickey. I should probably do them in a just for one each as well, because I'm trying to put Mickey in a parlay that's not like a retirement parlay, and I don't have him. So I'll put Shea and Mickey for 1 parlayed and for 2 parlayed, and then I'm done. Done for the day. No more betting. Wood always leads off. All right. So that's all locked in. Let me take the last screenshots and then I'm going to go get ready for work and eat lunch. Oh, I do have Moniak, and I have him with Barger. I forgot. Oh well, I guess I'll have him in 2. Hopefully, Moniak gets a home run today. That's the dream. You have a guy in a bunch of parlays that hits, and then a couple of the other guys hit. Do I have this posted? Shohei Muncy. Which one is this? Adley and Julio. Yeah, okay, so we're good now. Raymond Reddington. Is that an actual person playing baseball today? Where I can't see these. Okay, that's for one. And then long shot, I'll put the two home run and the long shot one. Oh, that's not the right one. Womp womp womp. Delete. There we go. Oh, main character from the show The Blacklist. I don't really watch a lot of series or TV shows, so I wouldn't know any of that stuff. Have I picked a favorite three? Yeah, Murakami, Otani. It's so hard to pick from these, but I'm leaning Shea. Obviously, I like Shea a lot because I picked him for two, right? And Mickey, but if I'm feeling like solid, yeah, Murakami. I like Otani today, and today might be the last day I ever like him if he doesn't hit a home run. But he's in a really good spot. Murakami, Otani, and Shea. And then second three would be the other three I have in here: Soto, Alvarez, and Caminero. It's hard. It's hard to pick. These six are solid today. Like this is a solid six. So mix and match any of these if you want, or do a round robin of this. Alvarez is facing Burns, but you know Alvarez is matchup proof. Soto's facing Kelly, who's having a really tough year. Who don't normally lead off? What do you mean? For my leadoff parlay, or what do you mean? My favorite doesn't have to be a leadoff hitter. I don't have Happen on. Like I like Hap today, but I don't like him to the point where you have to go heavy on him because of that stadium kind of sucks for home runs. I like these teammate parlays. I'm hoping at least two of them hit. That would be nice. Yeah, we were talking about Sean Murphy. I do like him today. He's hit well off Snell. Snell's coming back from injury, and it's a very good hitter's park. So I think it's the perfect storm for him to hit a home run today. Shea went down again. His odds. It's a good sign. When their odds keep going down, that's a good sign. If they go up, I don't really care. I mean, it's just better value now for someone like Otani. But if they go down, I feel like it's a good sign. I'm just gonna put this here so people don't keep asking me. All right, I gotta go eat something. I gotta get to work soon, so I don't want to rush myself. So we'll talk on Discord though. I'll be around at work. So everybody.